Okay, it's Friday, March 7th. We have a little system that I talked about yesterday and I talked about on Wednesday a little bit that's going to be coming through the state tonight. Can leave some snow in some areas, but just a dusting, not much at all, but still snow. And temperatures will be right there so that it could be snow. And the other thing we want to touch on is the blowtorch next week, where it's going to really warm up. And then the pattern flips the following week, and we go below normal for this time of year, probably for a 3 week stretch or so. I'm not talking temperatures, daytime highs in the 20s, but I'm talking daytime highs, upper 30s and 40s, which is not the feeling of spring, but we got to go through it. But I don't see any big snowstorms. I'll kind of discuss where people can probably put their plows away, and I'll discuss where areas that still can get some snow, plowable snow, and to keep that in mind. Okay, this is what the temperatures will look like tonight around 2 a.m. Place keep exception down in the southeast here. We're close to freezing. And then what we have going on then is around 9 o'clock, or around 8 o'clock, I should say, in the western sections of PA, we have that little clipper coming through here. Mostly snow. A few areas are close to freezing could get see a little bit of sprinkles with it, but it quickly changes over to snow by 8 o'clock or so, and then we move off to the east with this, and then down here by Harrisburg and York and stuff, it's warm enough down here around 10 o'clock to where it is in the form of rain. And then the rain is confined to extreme southern PA down here. And then this is again around midnight. And then you can see it kind of works its way across. Here's one, and then there's those temperatures I told you were close to freezing. Here's Reading and Allentown, and here's the southern Poconos up here towards Wilkes-Barre and Scranton up here. And again, some snow going on out here, but at this point in time, that's mostly light stuff. And this is now 3 o'clock, and you can still see it's snow to the north. It's snow by Allentown. By Reading, it could be a mix depending on, if you're in the city or in the suburbs. In Jersey, it's in the northern part of Jersey, central Jersey. It's rain, and then it moves off quite quickly. This is around 4 in the morning, and you can see it's gone except for some lighter snows that are coming across, and then everything kind of clears out. A couple of snow flurries to the north. Snow accumulations are not, that big. But again, out here, it could be enough to make the road slick. We're talking about an inch in the darker gray areas. Dusting down here by Pittsburgh. Higher elevations, Laurel Highlands can get maybe 2 inches out of this. It's a dusting in central part of the state, and it kind of like skips. The snow skips, and then it comes back in the eastern. And as you can see, the Pocono regions up here can get a half to an inch. Down here towards Allentown, a dusting to half an inch. Reading, dusting to half an inch. The valley areas here along the river, you'll see something, but how much on the ground that accumulates would be very, very light. So that's kind of where this is at. But just be aware that if you're traveling in these areas here and out here in Western PA, it could be a little slick. So let's keep that in mind. And then as we get into tomorrow, not much more gets added to this temperature wise. Tomorrow it warms up a little bit. This is, let's see, let's move this to the afternoon. Here's our afternoon temperatures. Yeah, if you're up by Bradford and Erie, it's cold. It's below freezing. In between, temperatures are from freezing to the low 40s across the area. And South Jersey and Delaware, you get into the mid 40s. This is your basically um, from Sunday on until 2 weeks later. This is what it's calling for snow-wise across PA during this period of time. And again, as you can see, southeastern, south central PA, except for what's going to happen tonight, there's not a lot. I'm not saying you can't get any. You're not really safe until around the 20th to the 23rd from anything forming and coming down here. But I think the chances are getting less and less. But there are signs that even up here, as we get close to the end of the month, there are possibilities of more snow, especially the higher elevations of the Poconos and stuff. That you're not completely out of the woods yet because you'll have that cold air coming in. I'm going to show you why. Okay, so I found this map. Weatherbell has it, and this is a pretty good way to show it. This you can see the blowtorch in eastern part of the United States, especially up here towards Erie and western PA. But still, Jersey and eastern PA and Delaware, you're definitely above normal next week. It'll be pretty warm next week. You'll have spring fever for sure. And then the following week it flips. Here comes all this below normal temperatures into the eastern United States, even down here in Florida. Look at this, is much below normal down here. And again, this darker blue area is very below normal. Freezing temperatures will return to a lot of areas. Below normal temperatures will be in a lot of areas. So, this you got to keep this in mind. Don't let next week lead you in the wrong direction that we're done with the winter. Temperatures are still going to be quite. Now, this is what we look like next week. And you can see while we'll warm up, all the strat warming is back out this way towards Alaska, northern Canada, northwestern Canada. So we become a little bit warmer out here. That's kind of what we're looking at. But then it flips. Then it flips the following week, and then this is the strat warm, and this is where all your cold air comes down. And then we're back into that again. And usually when something like this happens, we go into a 3-week cycle or so. So this is what is going to be going on there. And when we're looking at the extended for the next 35 days, which takes you into the second week of April before I think it begins to warm up again, you can still see there, I'm not saying these are going to be your totals, but you can see it still shows snow lined pretty far south. And again, we're not talking big snows, but it's still showing it. This is just a definite sign that the cold air comes in and that precip could be in the form of snow. And I don't think anything heavy. Again, I don't know about plowable either. Up here in the Poconos and the western part of PA, I think, yeah, sure, you could get plowable snow. Still, I wouldn't count it out of the picture until at least April 10th. But southeastern and south central PA, I think you're getting down to the nitty gritty. All right, losing my voice here. That's your update. And tomorrow we will do the 4 areas of Pennsylvania, the individual forecast. And again, every other day I'll do a weather report like this one. All right, everybody, take care and be safe out there.